guys, welcome back to another Lovin Abu Dhabi show. I'm Abby and today we're joined by a special guest.
Bashir. Hi everyone, I'm excited to be here for Lovin Abu Dhabi with the one and the only Abby.
Normally she's heading over to Lovin Dubai, but we've stole her for the day.
Yeah,
we've got her. She's here.
Yes,
and she's ready to tell you guys the news about what is going on in Abu Dhabi.
Yes.
And we've got 4 stories for you guys today. Farah's going to head up with the first one.
Yes, Abu Dhabi is building ramps at its beaches for those who are using wheelchairs, which is honestly a very humanitarian and a great initiative.
Amazing. Then I'm going to fly into where the best places are for you to spend your New Year's Eve in Abu Dhabi this year.
As well, as we moved into the I would say the era of technology, driverless cars, Formula 1 coming soon.
Yeah, that's mad. I was remember that before. I was like, this is a mad concept.
Yeah.
And then we're going to be talking about the landmark Hindu temple that's about to take shape in Abu Dhabi. This is the most stunning thing I've ever seen. So I'm very excited to chat about
to
this
see that too as well. So let's start with our first story. So for our first story, as I told you guys, that Abu Dhabi is building ramps at its beaches for those that are using wheelchairs. Now, this technology is already implemented at Corniche Sahel Beach, Corniche Public Beach, and Al Batin Ladies Beach, and they are now offering remote controlling ramps to help those who have a lot of, like, let's say, limited mobility.
I've seen this. I saw one at Saadiyat Beach before the news of this came out. So it was before it was electric, it was just one sort of ramp, and I was like, what is this? And then I saw someone using it and I was like, oh my god, this is this is amazing.
Yeah, you know, Abby, as well, like the fact that Abu Dhabi is taking people with, let's say, mobility issues into consideration and allowing them to just enjoy the beach and enjoy things that normally people do usually enjoy. It just shows like how humanitarian UAE all over is, and the fact that Abu Dhabi is implementing that is even way more.
Yeah, definitely. It just makes it so much more accessible for people. Like, obviously, us being well-bodied, we don't sort of take it for granted, but you can imagine how much this will sort of make lives of people who can't go and enjoy the beach with the kids, or friends who have friends who are in wheelchairs, and normally it's quite hard for them to get to and from. It's just adding another element of ease for someone's life that we take for granted so much. So obviously this is a good thing.
And it's not only about us taking it for granted, it's as well, we don't know how it is like for people who have like such difficulties in their day-to-day life, how they are like they don't enjoy their things that we enjoy, such as walking, going to the beach and so on, and then having like such, let's say, like Abu Dhabi, you know, take that into consideration. It's amazing.
100%.
Yes. So just can't wait if you guys just, you know, there is no excuse for you now. You can just go to the beach if you even if you have mobility issues, which is fine.
Fab. So on the next story we have, I think 6 or 7 of some of the best things that are going on for New Year's Eve in Abu Dhabi. Obviously we just had Christmas. Last week we touched on all the best places to go for Christmas. Hope you all had a fab Christmas if you did. If you did celebrate it, if you just went out for the festivities, if you just enjoyed the fact that there was more things going on than normal. This New Year's Eve though, there is Radisson Blu in Al Ain. If you want a little staycation, you want to get out of Abu Dhabi just a little bit further than normal, they will be doing a dance into the night in a spectacular way. So you're going to have a big New Year's Eve gala dinner over there. There's loads of different sort of packages available for everyone. You've got a soft beverage package, house alcohol beverage package, and also bubbly packages. So there's literally everything for everyone over there in Al Ain. Perfect to go for a little staycation as well.
100%.
Because you're not going too far. So you're like literally just going in the car, little drive, and you still sort of feel like you're on holiday, you're sort of away from your
100%.
house.
I mean, 100%. If you just want to feel like you're out of the country, or you just like, you know, it's like a mini getaway, I would say.
Yeah, it's perfect at this time of year.
Go enjoy it and have fun, and you just have a full-on package of not just like going there and having fun. You can as well have, as Abby said, food, drinks. Just start the new year with a clean slate.
Yes.
With as well, you know, if you have fun, you for sure will start it with a clean slate, and as well, like, I think your energy is going to be like refreshed, so you can start it properly well.
If you're looking to stay in Abu Dhabi and stay close to home, then we've got Le Meridian. They have the same sort of thing going on. They've got a gala dinner, bringing the new year with new beginnings, food, drink, entertainment all night long. The Moon Deck as well. At Le Meridian, that is also doing. It's beautiful, the moon deck. It literally is what it says. You've got beautiful 360 views, and then you're going to be able to see the fireworks. Bid farewell to 2023, and then everything is fully redeemable on food and beverages for the evening as well. So you can either do 250 dirham entrance free, which is perfect. You can literally get that all back.
Of course. So guys, let us know in the comments, like, where are you going to be spending your New Year's, and where will you be deciding to start the year 2024, and as well, what are your resolutions for 2024? It is very scary. I'm actually very scared, to be honest with you, of 2024. I was just telling you earlier before starting the show. So guys, let's jump to our next story. Speaking of 2024, it will probably be the year of even better advancement of UAE all in general. So driverless race cars are set to debut in Abu Dhabi this April. Imagine guys, Abu Dhabi Autonomous Racing League is set to host its first ever race on April at the Grand Prix circuit. As well, the star attraction of the event will be the driverless cars competing for a prize of $2.25 million, which is a crazy number.
I don't understand how driverless cars can compete for money. Honestly, I'm guessing it's the people who are sat there controlling them, obviously, but it's just mental. It's like real life. It's like when you used to play Skate Electrics as kids, and now it's like, oh my god, I'm an adult and I'm still doing the same but for real money.
Yes, exactly. You know, I mean, honestly, I feel like we're in 2024.
Nearly.
Right? So I am expecting everything. I mean, I'm even expecting flying cars at this point. It's not something that I see like not gonna happen. I definitely do see it happen. So at this point, driverless cars are very like, oh yeah, they're just driverless cars. Yeah, oh, I'm just gonna get a driverless car.
Yeah, it's like pure reliving your childhood, isn't it? This. Exactly. If you're involved in this, I wonder how it's like watching it as well. Like, obviously, you're going to be backing the sort of the brand of the car that you want to win, but it's not like the F1 where you've got a person to be shouting about. Like, it's I'd love to experience it and go and see like sort of what the attractions are and how people get so geared up for it. Excuse me. But I think it'd be
it's a very cool experience, and soon I think that they will be as well selling driverless cars, right? Because like they are kind of like implementing that with like a Tesla.
Yeah, I've seen some of the taxis.
So technically, I think they are just like foreshadowing to let's say a future of driverless cars. And if you've gone to,
everyone's going to be right now.
I think you go UAE. UAE is just keeps on improving. It just keeps on, let's say, elevating its experience to everyone, to its residents, to, as I said, everyone. So I don't think it's only going to be for like for racing. I think it's going to be soon, just like something that's like for everyone. You can just like buy a car, and it's going to be like driverless. It's going to be soon, just like like how you go from like let's say headphones with a wire to AirPods. You see that transition. It's going to be the same. It's going to be like, oh, you have a car, you drive the car. Oh, you drive the car? Oh, poor you.
Yeah.
just get a driverless car. It's fine. It's okay.
Crazy.
Yes.
I think I'd be too scared to get one, to be honest.
Yeah. Exactly. The thing is, imagine getting into a driverless taxi. How can you explain to the taxi that this is your house? You have to go like right, left. I don't know, wherever your house is. Roundabout straight, roundabout right. You can't talk to the...
I'm a really nervous passenger as well. Like when I drive in the car with my boyfriend, he hates it because he's like, you just always screeching all the time. He's like, what I'm doing isn't as bad as how you're reacting. I have to honestly sit there like this. I wouldn't be able to do it in a driverless car. I wouldn't, especially not a driverless F1 car either. Like that's
even more dangerous. That let alone the fact that you have a driverless car. Let's say, alright, a driverless car that's like driving in a safe speed on a safe road. I would say that would be, I would say, more relevant than like, I don't know, a speeding driverless car. A speeding driverless car is just gonna be, it's like scary because you might just crash into a wall or something. And
because of experience though.
You know, actually my biggest fear in life is passing away or getting like, let's say, into an accident.
In a car?
Yeah.
It happens too often, doesn't it?
Yeah,
it's a very sane sort of fear to have.
100%.
So it's not like a erratic fear.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, I do agree with you, but I don't know, guys. Tell us in the comments. Would you ride in a driverless car?
Depends how lazy I was.
Yep,
If I've
100%.
got my eyes shut a little bit.
100%.
Go to something a little
Yes.
bit more safer that's not going to be moving for a very long time. There is a brand new landmark Hindu temple that has been taking shape since 2018, and it's going to be open to the public in February. It's based just between the motorway, the main motorway to Dubai and Abu Dhabi. And the photos of this are absolutely stunning. So it's sort of dressed in, it's like pink marble and pink sand, and it's like beautifully carved marble on the inside. We will put some photos on it as well when we distribute this later, but look how stunning this is. So
Wow,
the scaffolding will be
that's nice.
removed at the end of the month, and then the sculptors will go in and sort of finish off all the final touches on the interiors and the exteriors, all the stuff that obviously was holding all of the outside up while they were figuring it out. There's going to be 7 spheres for the 7 Emirates, so each one will be a flag on top of it. It's going to be a really beautiful building, and it's an amazing thing
Yes.
for Abu Dhabi. There's nothing like that at the moment. I know there's obviously the Grand Mosque, which is an amazing, beautiful building, but this being bright pink, it's like Barbie's dream house.
Actually, it's not only the fact that it's bright pink and it's like, as you said, Barbie's dream house. It's just amazing how the UAE is having tolerance, right? Like, I think last year was the year of tolerance. So having that fact that UAE has a lot of tolerance towards all nationalities, and not only that, all religions, just shows us that, you know, like, you live in a country where you are going to be respected no matter where you're from, no matter what your religion is, and no matter what ethnicity you belong to. So it just shows you that, you know what, you're fine, you're perfect.
Yeah.
Which is very nice, because, like, honestly at this point you just feel as a human being all that you demand, and it's like a basic human right to just like have respect. So the fact that the UAE is showing us that we do deserve the respect by, let's say, building, as you just said, the Hindu temple and mosques and churches, it's just, I would say, very nice and just like very comforting to all of us.
100%.
Yes.
It'll be a huge sort of cultural significance as well for people outside of Abu Dhabi. It'll bring in a lot of attractions and a lot of visitors to just come and experience it. It's going to be a massive place of worship, obviously, but also education and social interaction for the Hindu community. So there's the sheer size of it. There's going to be so many different things going on there. I'm going to be really excited to go and visit this. It'll be an absolutely stunning part of our piece of architecture as well. So.
Of course, 100%. I mean, honestly, the biggest thing that I would say the UAE is known for is the fact that it's so diverse in its, let's say, culture, its the religion, and as well nationalities, which just makes you like, oh, like, you're from, like, if you live in Dubai, you just know that everyone around is just like the same. There isn't like, oh, like, only Emirati people, if you know what I mean. You know what I mean? Like, you can just find like an English person, an Indian person, and a Middle Eastern person, and they're all equal and they all get along really well, which is just beautiful at this point. The amount of tolerance that the UAE has implemented over the past few years just shows you that, you know, it's the right place.
It is a really diverse place. I was saying the other day that obviously coming from the UK, I've never experienced
This much tolerance.
not tolerance, but just like diversity. Like
Yeah.
you literally are around so many different people every single day, and that's amazing. I'm obviously from Manchester. There is a lot of diversity there, but we don't experience it as much here.
That's true.
So yeah, it's nice just to get to know new people and new cultures, and I just love talking to people and find out their backgrounds and where they come from and the reasons why they're here. Like it's just I enjoy it. And then I'm just like, I'm just from the UK, that's it.
No,
it's very boring.
You're not the only one that says that, by the way. Everyone who comes, like, let's say, from a different country, they come to Dubai, they go like, oh wow, there are a lot of people here, a lot of different cultures and different religions and different people from different ethnicities and different nationalities, and like, do you just think that, you know what, the best thing is the fact that they all get along, which is what makes the UAE the UAE. So I would honestly, as like me, I would love to just like visit that temple one day.
Yes, can't wait.
Yes.
I think that's everything for us today. Thanks so much for joining in. Have a great new year. Obviously it's on Sunday, so yes, we won't be back before then. But all of the stuff that we chatted about today is up on our website and up on our Instagram, so if you do want to check out those places for New Year's Eve, head over and you can find out a full list of where to book them as well. Bye guys.
See you next year.
I'll see you next year. Oh my god.